Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your May 2021 general readings. We are looking at the first half of May, so from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the Earth sign of Virgo. Welcome everyone. Hope you're all safe and well, healthy, and doing well mentally as well, wherever you're at, as we move through a year that's a little bit better than the last year. Thanks for taking the time to tune into this video, for watching any of the videos in support of this YouTube channel. My appreciation for all that you do, your likes, shares, hitting that subscribe button, it does help. Your donations, feedback, comments, reaching out for personal readings, it's all welcome and greatly appreciated. Thank you. So this reading is for the Earth sign of Virgo for the first 2 weeks of May 2021. That's if your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Virgo, and it's also relevant if you're cross-watching for a Virgo. So general reading, of course, so it's always going to resonate a little differently for everyone. Watch all of your signs if you know them for additional insight and perspective. And if you find that any of the readings do resonate with you and you'd like to reach out for a personal reading, maybe take a deeper look at something, or get information about that for yourself or perhaps as a gift for someone else, you can click on the description link below, click on the little arrow. You'll see my email address there. Feel free to email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I do offer a wide variety of readings in all areas of life, and I can usually respond within the same day with more information. And as I do readings full-time, it's all that I do. I'm pretty diligent about setting up those personal readings as quickly as possible, so email me if you're interested. Okay, Virgo. Let's see what the first 2 weeks of May have in store for you. I am using the Tarot of Dreams and clarifying with Legacy of the Divine. No, I think it's Gateway to the Divine. Okay, Leo. We begin with the Six of Swords, followed by the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, followed by the Six of Coins, the Sun, followed by the Ten of Swords. Beautiful. And from the bottom of the deck, representing overall energy, we have the Ace of Swords. I'm going to pull the next one too, the Four of Wands. This is a beautiful reading, Virgo. I don't know, I almost said Libra. I don't know why I have Libra in my head. Perhaps the Libra is relevant for some of you. Something is coming to an end which has been quite difficult for you, and it's what you're moving into is quite a beautiful energy. You have two aces here which represent new beginnings, new opportunities, starting off on a new path. You have the Sun here, which is the most powerfully positive card, particularly being a major arcana card in the tarot deck. You know, when the actual sun comes out, it illuminates and clarifies and sheds light on everything, and banishes the shadows. It's a beautiful energy, and it affects everything when it comes out. So therefore, it also does in a tarot card spread. When the sun comes out, it affects all the cards in the spread. It kind of acts as a sort of a positive booster, and anything that shows up to be challenging, it can actually go quite a long ways towards lessening that energy. It's kind of like, you know, daytime after nighttime, spring after winter. It's a beautiful energy. And it's over the Ten of Swords, which is a card, it's the classic betrayal card. It can represent feeling betrayed, feeling stabbed in the back, thrown under the bus. But tens in the tarot represent the end of a cycle, or a cycle coming full circle and completion. So whatever prompted this card, it's coming to an end. and the sun is quite literally shining. Your overall energy is the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is one of the happy home cards, home stability, friends and family, any kind of celebrations around friends and family where you feel that simple joy and gratitude of being with the people you love and care about and who love and care about you. Sometimes it can represent an actual event that includes friends and family, like wedding, anniversary, birthday party, graduation. It can be something formal like that, or just something informal like getting together or having a barbecue or something of that sort. It can also represent unexpected blessings and happy surprises. And when it does, it's not a card of an indeterminate future. It usually represents something coming in quite quickly over the next several weeks, which is all we're looking at here, the first 2 weeks of May. And that's accompanying the Ace of Swords. So aces represent the number one, the new beginning. The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Air. Sometimes this card is known as a success card. It's success that comes from an epiphany or seeing something for exactly what it is, or, in reality. It can represent, new messages coming in, seeing something for the reality of what it is. And in that energetic space, you have the opportunity to, make changes or make decisions that can create a healthier reality for yourself. It's kind of like the light bulb going off over your head. There's healing here with the Six of Swords, slowly but surely moving away from troubled, choppy waters and into a better place. It feels like that kind of transitional time, something ending and you're gradually moving towards a time that's going to be more stable and balanced and serene and harmonious. You're not quite to the other shore, not on solid ground yet. Excuse me. But you're definitely moving towards it. And with that, we have the Ace of Wands, another new beginning, this time this one driven by fire. Excitement, enthusiasm, passion, creativity. We have the Page of Wands here. I feel like there's a message. I feel like somebody giving you a message here, which pages can sometimes represent the Page of Wands, the Page of Fire. Something which is exciting. The Page of Wands would be delivering the Ace of Wands. Here's a new opportunity, a new message that's quite exciting. The Page of Wands, pages are students, they're apprentices, they're at a place where they're learning and they're trying to figure out how to apply what they're learning to the path that they're on. So the Page of Wands energetically can represent being at the beginning of at the very beginning of a new path, learning about that, the slate wiped clean with momentum kind of in your favor. And accompanying the Page of Wands is the Six of Coins, the gift giving and gift receiving. Sometimes this card can represent breadcrumbing someone, but here it feels quite distinctly to me, Virgo, that you are receiving a message. Somebody's going to be giving you a gift of some kind. During this short 2-week period of time, you may be receiving the message that that's on its way. And it's all leading towards healing. Something, you're in a healing process, obviously, because we don't go from the 0 to the 10 all at once, So whatever this 10 of Swords represents, whatever you're healing and moving away from slowly but surely, it's quite a beautiful energy. It's like you're hearing something. Well, let's clarify. Yeah, I keep getting message or conversation. You get news that something is coming your way. You're being gifted something, whether or not that's by the universe or another person. But typically spirit, God, spirit, angels, and guides usually work through human beings. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. What's behind this card of healing? Moving towards new beginnings. And this is something which is going to have a positive effect on whatever your home and family life situation is. The Five of Swords, a hard-won victory, and the Devil, imbalance, obsessive addictive energy, toxic cycles, toxic people, places, situations, relationships, toxic cycles being broken. So you're in the process. Part of this healing process is breaking some kind of toxic cycle in your life. The devil can represent lots of different things. It's a classic card for addictions, drugs, alcohol, sex, gambling, shopping, negative toxic relationships, bad habits that we have that are difficult, to break free from. Because while the devil often, not always, but often represents obsessive addictive energy, it's usually to the detriment of people and ourselves and, the environment that we're in, because it's obsessive energy that's directed in one area, which can be harmful, regardless of what it is. So some negative cycle is being broken here. And the Five of Swords represents a difficult victory too, or winning at all costs. Sometimes, it's a card of victory, but often the artwork in different decks, it doesn't often look like a victorious card. I mean, the colors are kind of muted. He's still in the battlefield. He's holding his own sword aloft in victory, and he has the weapons of his opponents or enemies or challengers with him, so he's effectively removed their ability to hurt him. But this is a battle which has cost him. He's wounded. He's probably tired. It may not feel particularly victorious. And sometimes the people on the ground behind him can represent that the victory comes from cutting out or distancing yourself from people in your life which have not been good for you or toxic for you. And that can be painful if you're attached to those people or situations. Could be a job as well. But the victory lies in that you've effectively removed their ability to hurt you by removing yourself from them, even though it's been very difficult. Because it's difficult to break, whatever the negative cycle of the devil is, because even though it can turn into something negative and harmful, there's something quite alluring and tempting about it as well. Some of you, it might be a literal addiction of some kind, a substance abuse of some kind, or breaking free from a negative toxic relationship or job. The next card behind that is the Three of Wands. You've put some of the footwork in, you're watching those ships come in, and you're feeling quite positive and optimistic about the future. It talks about having, some end goal that you want, and you're not there yet, which is also that Six of Swords healing card, but you're starting to see some of your efforts paying off. Let's clarify the Six of Coins. Page of Wands, Six of Coins. There's a message or some conversation here, a message, information being delivered, but it's a gift. Whatever you've been struggling for, struggling against, struggling through, Virgo, you're winning. What you need, what you want is coming to you. You're hearing about it. You're beginning to see this moving forward. Whatever this difficult, very difficult cycle has been for you. The Sun again, so we have the Sun twice. That's like a special blessing. And the Ten of Cups, the Happy Home card. So you have two of the Happy Home, Home Stability, Home Harmony cards. Happy Home, marriage, childbirth. Whatever your white picket fence vision is, that's coming for you. And the card after that is the Ten of Pentacles, which is long-term stability and security. And it also has a strong connection to home and family, sometimes about family home, family money, family property, inheritance. This speaks of long-term stability and security so that we don't worry so much about the future. You have an awful lot, a lot of these cards of positivity, Virgo, have this strong theme of home and family and friends. Some of you might be getting married. It might be a marriage proposal that you're getting or talking about making that commitment. Some of you may be having a child or having a child come home or having everybody be together and you're celebrating that again. We are moving slowly but surely into a place where we can start connecting a bit more with each other. It's beautiful energy. So whatever this Ten of Swords is, Virgo, I mean, this is a general reading, not a personal reading. So what's behind the difficult cycle is, going to be different for everyone. You all have your own beautiful and unique stories. But it's coming to an end if it hasn't already. Lots of news, Could be celebrations, gathering with friends and family, finding out, good news. Could be good news about children, about grandchildren as well. Whatever that difficult cycle has been, coming to an end. It's beautiful energy. It's very similar to, I think it was your sister sign Capricorn. All right, any final messages for Virgo? What a beautiful reading. The Ten of Swords again. You have the Sun twice, the Ten of Swords twice. This is beautiful energy because, whenever you get repeating cards in a tarot spread, it's kind of like an arrow pointing to that. It's stressing the energy of whatever those cards represent. I feel like Spirit really wants you to know here, Virgo, that it's done. It's over. Whatever is behind this Ten of Swords for you, it's at an end. It's coming to an end in a really beautiful way. We have the Tower, unexpected events coming in, which can potentially be real life changers, real game changers, and the World. The end of a cycle. The World is the last major arcana card in the tarot. The first card is the Fool. He has the 0 on his card, and all the tarot cards after that are about the Fool's journey through life, our journey through life. Learning, changing, growing, evolving until we get to the end of, the World represents coming to the end of a significant chapter in your life or a significant set of chapters in your life. It's about graduation and evolving. So this is about graduating and moving to the next level of evolvement, where a brand new journey starts all over again. New horizons, new vistas, and we don't go back. It's final completion. So beautiful, beautiful energy, Virgo. I don't know what else to say about this. It's an excellent reading. It's either over or quite quickly coming to an end. And Spirit really wants that to be stressed with the Ten of Swords twice and the Sun twice. You're never going to go back to this again. That's what graduation means. That's what the end of a cycle means. We don't graduate and then go back and repeat the same grade. We move up to the next level and we start a whole new course of learning and evolving and growing, and that's what you're doing here, Virgo. Beautiful energy. All right, Virgo, that is your reading for the first half of May. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful and hopeful and positive. It's a gorgeous reading. So I will see you all again in a couple of weeks for the May mid-month readings. And in the meantime, if any of these readings do resonate with you, again, and you'd like to take a deeper look at something or reach out for a personal reading, email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to hear from you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks. I hope you'll join me back here again. Take care. Bye-bye.